On today's episode, we talk about my crazy week of trading. Hey guys, WC Hamilton here, and boy oh boy, I've had a busy week. Not only have I been working a lot, but I've also been doing a lot of trading, if you know what I mean. Stock trading. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of back and forth, trying to take some profits out, shift money around, buy some other stuff, buy more shares of other things, and it kind of worked out a little bit. But we'll talk about all that. So let's get right to it. All right, guys. So jumping right into it, we're going to start off in my history. So in the Robinhood app or on the website, you go through your account, go to history, and it can show you all the stuff that you've bought, sold, attempted to buy, attempted to sell, so on and so forth. You know, the history. So we're going to start back here on the 23rd because that was the day after the last time that I upload or put any cash into it, I think, from my checking account to make it $1,000 that I've personally taken and put into the account. So let's start with what we did. That was the day that we bought that Tesla share, the second one, and brought our average down to like 291 instead of 299. So then right after that, we sold 6 shares of AMD for 132 bucks. We tried to sell Canopy Growth. I'm sorry, we tried to sell it and then we tried to buy some a couple days later. Did not work. So then we did a different limit buy and I got 3 more shares of it. Then I sold my Ep4 stocks for $7.20 a piece. I wish this told you how much either profit or loss or whatever that you sold. That would be a little bit more helpful than just the numbers, because I don't know at that point in time what. Oh wait. Oh, you can click it. So let's see. Filled limit price, 2 shares. Oh no, that's just. Oh. Now I'm gonna do that. So yeah, that's just telling you what the transaction was. It doesn't really give you the info that I was looking for, so that's okay. I decided, I've got $2 in my account. Let's buy this gold thing. That didn't last long. I'll tell you that in a minute. But here's where I sold that other stock. So I sold it for $2.96. Now, looking at the price today, if I had waited, I would have made an extra 20 or 30 bucks if I'd sold it. But Tesla was in really fluctuating times. I mean, it was going down pretty hard and then just kind of floating above. So I said, if it goes above 291, $5 or whatever, I'm going to sell it just to get out of it. So I'll have back to one stock. And that's what I did. No regrets. Kind of regrets, but hindsight is 2020. So then I tried to buy twice. I tried to limit buy some Weatherford stocks. Those are those ones that are really cheap that I already had 50 of. They were going up a little bit, but so I was trying to limit buy them if they were to dip down. Didn't really work, but I did get some at 67 cents a share roughly. So I got 50 more stock shares of that. So now I have 100. Then I bought 2 more shares of Ford to make it 15 because I like numbers. Then I bought 3 shares of AMD for $20.20. So this will give us a good indication when we see it up at the top how much, if any, profit that we made from it. Oh, I did have some more deposits. I was wrong. So this is the last one that I did. I know because it was at like $9.90 right here, and then I put $10 in. So this one I bought 4 shares of Ep4, which didn't I just sell that? Yeah, I sold them at $7.20. I bought 4 more at $7.65, which I know is higher, but then I sold them at $9.89. So I made $10 on that. All right. And then this Zynga right here, this is a free stock because someone, actually one of my coworkers used my Robinhood link. So I got Zynga and I think they got something similarly priced, about like $4 or $5 or whatever, which is cool. So thank you for that. All right. And then I sold it for $9.89. Then I bought 5 more for $9.80. So it went down a little bit. I bought 5 instead of 4, which I had before. So I bought 5 shares at $9.80. Then I bought 2 more at 9.58 and 2 more at 9.50 because the price was going down. So I figured lower my average cost and hopefully it'll go back up again. Also in here, I got 2 shares of TJ Maxx. I bought 2 more shares of Maxar. I think that was just to make it 10 shares because I like the I like the visible via 5. AMD tried to sell it, didn't work. I bought a New Age Beverage, InBev. They're the ones that own Canopy Growth or work alongside with it. So I figured, oh, that might be a good thing. We'll come back to that in a minute. So AMD sell canceled. So then I sold that Yukon Gold market. Let's see, where did I buy that? So I bought it at 262 and I sold it at 274. It wasn't really going anywhere. It wasn't one of those ones that's like, oh, that's going to go up 20% or whatever. So I made 15 cents or whatever. There's no commissions in Robinhood. Sell it. Great. Then I bought this, 5 shares of that. Again, it's another one of those ones where it's just like, I was trying them out because it was cheap and I had $5 I wanted to spend on it. So tried that out. I think I sold it for $1.05, so I lost 5 cents or something. So, you know, whatever. Ethereum market sell. Okay, so now we've sold them for 1084. So we bought them at 950, we bought them at 958, and we bought them at 980. Average those out, and then we sold it for 1084. So we bought and sold this a couple times for profits, which is pretty cool. And then, you know, and then each time we're buying more shares and then selling those off and then using that price difference to buy more shares and then selling that off, hopefully for continued profits. So pretty cool, especially since this is over the course of like 2 weeks. And then I bought 1 more share of Canopy Growth and cancel that. AMD sell. So I sold 3 shares of AMD, 24 piece. Let's see, where did I buy those? I bought those at 2020. So each one of those, that was like, it's like $12 right there. Cool. Bought 2 more shares of InBev. That one is not doing so great. And then I sold those. Yeah, so sold for $1.05. So I lost 5 cents. And then I tried to sell to limit sell both of these just to get out of it. But no luck because it didn't hit my price target. All right. So I know I kept saying I'm going to come back to it and talk about the Ethereum stocks and the Canopy Growth stuff and all that kind of things. You know, why did I keep buying this? Why is it going, you know, why did I sell it? Why is it going down? Why is it this and that, whatever, InBev and all this kind of stuff. They're all cannabis stocks and they're all based in Canada. And what's interesting about it, and this is something, you know, I didn't really ever think about, it's like how much can a company in a similar industry affect the stocks of other companies in the same industry? So basically, I think it was 2 days ago. You know, let's look at the chart. Let's look at the chart because let's see, we're up to 1197. It was, if we look at last week, I did hit a peak of 1251. So something was going great, and all of a sudden it was not. But we're still up $200 roughly. So what happened? So we were going. Let's go here a week. This is where our peak was. You know, we're like buying. You know, we've got up to 8 shares now, and then it drops off. Well, what had happened was Ethereum was under was going to get hostily taken over, and they said no, not going to happen, and that sent ripples through the cannabis marketplace for whatever reason. That kind of stuff is a little lost on me, but you know, that's just part of the thing. So it caused all these prices to drop, and so I'm hoping, you know, you can see there's these big drop right here yesterday, and then it kind of leveled out a little bit, you know, plus or minus $1. But we've bought so many shares and raised our average cost up that it's getting really close to this. So I'm hoping that it kind of makes a resurgence a little bit, and then I can get out of it and wait for it to kind of settle. But we'll see. We're gonna hold on to it for now. But yeah, this guy's doing great. Weatherford. So we're up to 100 stocks in it. We're up $41.14. It is up 82%. I know I said I wanted to sell it at 20%, but I don't want to. It is a little jumpy. you know? So I want to keep my low average for here until it starts going up some more. Then I might buy some more. But yeah, that one I'm going to keep. Tesla's doing well, 314.25. So, you know, like I said, and it was up to like 323. So yeah, if I had kept it, sure, I would have made $32 on it instead of $5 if I had sold that other one now. But, you know, this is what it looked like, you know, around that time. It's going way down, kind of going up, going down. And it's just like, I don't know if I want to risk it. That's a lot of money tied up for just one share. Oh, and this is the other thing that's cool. So we can look at the account. Yeah. So what's neat about this is you can see your total portfolio here and how things are divided out by percentage using this little handy dandy, I guess it's a pie chart, but it doesn't have a center. So I'm going to call it a donut chart. But you see, okay, so canopy growth, biggest percentage total in my portfolio, 8 shares. But then I have 1 share of Tesla, which is the second biggest. So it's quite a big risk when each one of those things are around $300 and you only have $1,000, you know, to just have so much tied up in there. So I took that out and I bought a bunch of these other little ones and, you know, kind of hoping for the best. I also have something cool coming up. Let's see. I think it's under history. Yeah. Dividend from Ford pending. Click on the details. 15 cents per share. Number of shares 15. $2.25 of quote unquote free money. So it's not enough to buy another share of it, but it's money I didn't have to do anything with. That's why dividends are cool. Yeah. So if I had 60 shares of Ford at the time that this dividend was put out, I could have bought one more with that, or you could use it for other things, whatever. It just goes to your account. But I thought it was neat. My first dividend. So as you can see, guys, we've done a lot of stuff in the last week and a half, 2 weeks with the trading and then me with work, which is why these episodes are kind of sporadic, but not too bad. I think I'm keeping it really consistent. But yeah, so made some sales, made a little bit of money, put that back in, lost a little bit of money. You know, such is the life. But I think that we're on the right track. We're kind of getting into the pace of doing this, and you know, the more often that you trade, the riskier it is, and that's kind of what I'm finding out. But we're doing okay. So let me know if you guys have any ideas for anything, like something. Tell me that I'm doing something wrong. If you got any ideas for stocks. Otherwise, you know, thank you so much for watching. As always, been WC Hamill, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.